really pleased that we have these quite rare costumes from a performer called Kitty Lord, who started performing in the 1890s. She's described as a singer, she's described as a dancer, and she's often described as eccentric. She went on to go on stages in London and in many places abroad, Paris, South America, Italy. She performed for about 20 years in some absolutely fabulous outfits. Obviously, she really, really liked her spangles. We got her clothes after her death in the early 70s, and we have a few outfits. So we're looking at a dress worn by Kitty Lord on stage. We don't quite know what she's meant to personify when she's wearing this, but it's meant to look a little bit disheveled. You can see they're sort of purposefully slashed, the sleeves. Yeah, that's one of those moments when you want to time travel and just see her on stage, just for a bit. She probably had an agent of sorts, but pretty much she was a sort of self-made woman, and traveling all these big distances, that wouldn't have been that easy at the time, and she was basically running her business, and she was the business as it was. The boots are interesting also because of who made them. So it's a company called HM Rayne that was set up in the mid to late 1880s in Waterloo, and they were actually theatrical costumiers, so they weren't just shoe and boot makers. And at that point the stage was a bit of seen in not such an amazing light. It was sort of seen as a bit louche. So we have about 20 Rayne shoes in the collection, but Kitty's are the earliest. We have two pairs of shoes of her in this cupboard. So this yellow pair is one of them. So then there's another one of hers, another pair, and they're quite different. They're red leather. But also, yeah, I do like the color. You can see we don't have that many red, but again, I think that was maybe a bit unusual. You know, Kitty Lord, she's not a household name, but I love that her story is now preserved. If we didn't have the clothes, you know, people might still find out about her, but we definitely now can talk about her for a very long time. That's what I really like. And then the other thing I really like about her clothes, they're just a bit mad. The colors are a bit crazy. There are lots, yeah, all these spangles, and some of them are, to be honest, not super well made. The boots are, her boots are and her shoes are, but I actually quite like that. I like this sort of, I like stage clothes because of that they're, you know, made for show. I think that's really nice.